Have you ever wondered why some people seem to do everything right? They eat healthy, they exercise regularly, yet they still end up with serious health problems like heart disease or weak, brittle bones? Let me tell you about our mate. He's a 45-year-old office worker, a guy who really tried to take care of himself. He consciously avoided junk food, went for a jog every single morning, and even took calcium supplements, thinking he was protecting his bones for the future. But one ordinary day, while simply climbing a flight of stairs, he suddenly felt a sharp, alarming pain in his chest. The tests that followed delivered a confusing and frightening verdict: calcified arteries. The very calcium he was taking for his bones was instead building up like cement in his heart's arteries. He was utterly bewildered. He asked his doctor, "I took calcium for strong bones. How did it end up clogging my arteries?" His doctor gave him a knowing, sad smile and said, "Amit, you missed something incredibly important, vitamin K2. So, what exactly is this mysterious vitamin K2? Think of it as your body's dedicated traffic police for calcium. Its primary job is to direct calcium to where it needs to go and, just as importantly, keep it out of places where it can cause harm. K2 ensures that calcium goes straight into your bones and teeth, making them strong and dense. At the same time, it acts as a gatekeeper, preventing calcium from wandering into your soft tissues like your arteries and vital organs. Without enough K2 on duty, calcium gets lost on its journey. It starts to accumulate in your blood vessels, causing them to harden and narrow, a condition known as arterial calcification. Instead of strengthening your skeleton, the calcium becomes a dangerous threat to your cardiovascular health. Now, you might be thinking, "But I eat plenty of leafy greens. Aren't I getting enough vitamin K?" This is a common and critical misconception. The scientific evidence backing this up is compelling. Numerous studies have shown that people with a higher intake of vitamin K2 have a significantly lower risk of heart disease, in some cases up to 50% lower. How does it achieve this? K2 prevents and can even reverse arterial stiffness, that silent killer that quietly clogs your blood vessels over time. It works by activating a special protein called matrix GLA protein, or MGP for short. When activated, MGP acts like a tiny cleanup crew, actively seeking out and removing rogue calcium deposits from your arteries. To put it simply, vitamin K2 keeps your arteries soft, flexible, and youthful, allowing your heart to pump blood effortlessly and keep beating strong for decades. It's not just about preventing clogs, it's about maintaining the fundamental health of your entire cardiovascular system. But the benefits of this incredible vitamin don't stop at your heart. K2 is also a non-negotiable hero for your bones. It activates another crucial protein called osteocalcin. The job of osteocalcin is to act like glue, helping to bind calcium firmly into the matrix of your bones. This is what gives your skeleton its density and strength. Research on postmenopausal women who are particularly at risk for osteoporosis has shown remarkable results. Those who supplemented with vitamin K2 had significantly denser, stronger bones and a much lower risk of fractures compared to those who didn't. This brings us to a crucial point. If you're taking calcium or even vitamin D3 supplements without K2, you could be unintentionally sending the calcium to the wrong address. Vitamin D3 helps you absorb calcium from your food, but it's K2 that ensures it gets delivered to your bones. They are a team, and K2 is the essential player that completes the bone-strengthening lineup. So, where can you find this miracle worker? The good news is you don't need to rely on expensive, fancy pills. You can get a healthy dose of vitamin K2 naturally from whole foods. Look for it in things like grass-fed beef, especially organ meats like liver, and the yolks of pasture-raised eggs. Certain aged cheeses like Gouda and Brie are also excellent sources. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel contain it too. But perhaps the most potent source of all is a traditional Japanese dish called natto. To truly unlock its power, it's important to understand that vitamin K2 works best as part of a team. Its key partners are vitamin D3 and magnesium. As we've discussed, Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium from your gut. Then, K2 takes over and directs the calcium into your bones. Meanwhile, magnesium plays a supporting role, ensuring your muscles and nerves function correctly and helping to activate both vitamin D and K2. Together, these three nutrients form your body's complete calcium management system. It's a perfect example of how nature designed nutrients to work in synergy, creating a powerful, interconnected network to keep you healthy. Let's go back to Amit. He took his doctor's advice to heart. He started to consciously change his diet, incorporating more K2-rich foods. He added eggs for breakfast, enjoyed some aged cheese, and made sure to eat grass-fed meat a few times a week. Within a few months, the change was remarkable. His energy levels soared, the chest pain disappeared, and a follow-up scan showed that the calcification in his arteries had actually begun to soften and reduce. His doctor was amazed. Amit's journey was a powerful lesson, sometimes the smallest. Most overlooked nutrients can make the biggest and most profound difference to our health. The moral of this story is that true health isn't always about adding more of one thing. Like calcium, it's about creating a better balance. Your heart and your bones are not separate entities fighting for resources. They are partners that depend on each other for their well-being. By giving your body the right tools, like vitamin K2, you empower it to maintain this delicate balance. So, I encourage you to take a look at your own diet. Are you giving your body the complete toolkit it needs? Take care of both your heart and your bones, because every heartbeat, every step you take, and every breath you draw deserves to be strong, healthy, and full of life. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful and want to learn more about how to optimize your health, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you as part of our community.